Everybody here? Okay, so I wanted to show you how to cut the shirt before I leave, because I'm leaving in half an hour. Okay, so we're gonna have all the patterns ready, and this is what you're gonna do. This fabric you can rip. Actually, when they sold it to you, we ripped it. Okay, so you get the front to measure. Obviously, you're gonna press it like we always have done, correct?
I think mine is this.
Okay, so you're going to measure the longest pattern piece that goes single. Remember, the right and left and the back are single. Those are the only pieces that are single. Can I borrow your scissors? So always leave yourself a little bit more, just in case. Okay, so we're gonna pull it up. Now the back, you made only half a pattern, correct? So we're going to get the fabric. This is why I like to work with this table, because it's salvage to salvage, correct? We're going to fold it, and we're going to measure from here to the fold and from here to the fold. The measures exactly the same. This line should be parallel to this one. Yes?
Yeah.
So we're gonna get the back.
Can we do mine since it's, I don't
Yeah,
know if
I'm
it's
using
the,
yours.
no that's, oh is it?
Yours.
Okay, cool.
So here is the back. You're gonna place it exactly on the fold. Okay? You're gonna pin it. You're gonna do tiny little notches. Okay? And after you finish cutting it, make a notch only at the top of the shoulder. Do not do a notch at the bottom. Okay? That way when you open it, you have the center of the back where you're gonna connect the yoke. Don't do it at the bottom because it's the hem and it's gonna be on your way, it's gonna be a hole. So do it only at the top. I repeated it 4 times with no voice, so I'm hoping that you guys are not thinking that it's a sensual explanation, okay? It is actually a real explanation. So then you're gonna put your 2 fronts. You are going to measure the grain line to the edge. And because these 2 are parallel to each other, they can be touching each other. And you're gonna cut the right and the left. And you're gonna do all of these little notches, because that's gonna be your guideline to create the placket when you're sewing it, okay? Don't forget any notch. So this is only the pieces that you will be cutting single, okay? The rest of the fabric, you're gonna fold it salvage to salvage. Obviously, you're gonna press it and so on. So you're gonna get edge to edge. Usually, the right side of the fabric goes inside. This fabric doesn't have it, so it doesn't matter. But if your fabric has, the reason why I ask you guys to do solid, is because I didn't want to be dealing with cutting the piece backwards or so on, or you don't have to be matching a design. Okay, so on these pieces, if you guys want to not confuse the right and the left, after you cut it, can I have a pin? After you cut, this is the right side of the fabric. Go to the pattern piece cut and put a pin on the front. And that way you know that it's the right side. Don't write on your fabric, okay? Even if it's erases and snows and rains or whatever you do, right? You do not write on fabric. So if we go through this, cutter's must, we're gonna need now all the pieces that are cut double, that they will be here. Obviously, always measuring that they are parallel to the selvage. So you're gonna have, and by the way, this is a learning experience. You always want to put the big pieces first because the little ones can fit on any small space. Don't cut the little pieces and then you end up not having a big piece to cut. What is the biggest piece here? Your sleeve. So place your sleeve first. Here, you didn't need to draw this, but you do need to cut it. Guys, do cut this slash up to here. Okay? Don't cut it shorter, don't cut it longer. Cut it exactly what we measured. And do all of these notches. You're gonna need it when you make this your shirt. Especially the two in the back, the one on the top of the shoulder, and the one on the front. It will make your life tremendously easier when you are sewing it, so you will know where to place it. You need 2 yokes. You need 2 color stamps. You need 2 collars. Ready to cover your yoke. You're going to have 2 sleeve plackets, 2 cuffs. What is missing? Sleeve binding. No, I have mine. So we're missing the sleeve binding. Thank you. Okay. So then we counted 10 pieces, right? Count them. Make sure you count everything. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. After you finish this, you're gonna get your fusible. Okay? You have it?
Yes. Do you guys see a mood bag?
A mood? This one?
There. It's in there.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you can just leave it.
Okay. Fusible interfacing, or any interfacing for that matter, it has grain line. Okay? Don't think that it's just interfacing, you can cut it however. It has grain line, and you can see that it has a selvage. Look at how it doesn't hardly stretch and how much more stretches across. Okay? So, this is from Joann's because it's very narrow. So you're gonna fold it, selvage to selvage, and then you're gonna go and cut your collar stand, and your cuffs. After you cut it, then you can go and fuse it. When you are fusing it, you're gonna place the fusible on top of the fabric and use steam, pressure, and heat. You want it to be really, really, really well fused because you don't want it to bubble after the shirt is made. Okay? You're going to be hating yourself. Okay? And then you're ready to sew. Any questions? Yes.
Does the like that have to be like? What if it doesn't look like that? Like if it's like, I don't know, because we got a different one last semester, and it didn't look like that.
It still has a gray
The
line.
one that they gave us here is the one that I asked not to use. So you can use this one or the one that I showed you, right? This one is gonna be a little bit stiffer than the one that I showed you, but that's okay. You can use this, okay? This is actually a knit. So when the collar is gonna go around your neck and the cuff is gonna go around your arm or your wrist, it's gonna mold where if you pull it sideways, the one that they gave you, okay, it would rip on the inside. And there is no way to fix unless you replace the piece, okay? It has its purposes. For waistbands, it's fantastic. For woven fabrics that have stretch, it really doesn't work well, okay? So it's not bad that they gave it to you, but That's what there are so many different kinds, because each one of them is for a different purpose. Okay, I want you guys to succeed. It's a little bit more money even though you have it, but you're going to do it and do it well at the first time, and you're going to be happy that you did it rather than regretting it.